Hello, hello. This is post-rainfall New York City. Still a lot of wet spots. And we are on 16S. This is Uptown Manhattan. We are shooting in 4K 60 frames standard lens. This doesn't stick out. He does not care about me. We'll get up. And now, here is 3rd Avenue going wild. It was really rainy earlier. I actually came out on the wheel. I definitely should have vlogged it for you guys. I will on the next one. But really, it was hold your hood and go for it kind of thing. Super rainy. Thankfully, the 16S did a good job. It wasn't a long rain, but it worked out just fine. If you are thinking of a wheel for the rainy days and not concerned about super top speed, but rather just quick and sudden moving around, then the 16S might be a good option for you to consider. It's also sidewalk friendly in my opinion. You can go really slow and you can navigate really tight corners in between people, zigging and zagging, in between obstacles, moving and grooving. Anything you need to know, just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, shares, and everything else. I also noticed that a fair bit of sharing of these videos is going around on WhatsApp and Telegram, and that is super cool. Thank you so much, whoever you are out there on Telegram. What's up? So, I hope you all are doing well. Get ready for another afternoon of riding, moving around, running errands, moving through the city, joyriding. And if you have any suggestions, feedback, or anything at all, please let me know. We are officially now breaking new grounds and new milestones in terms of the YouTube data and the numbers, which is great. Let me tell you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm having fun too. This is a win-win for everybody. Let's keep doing it. And if you aren't subscribed yet, let me know what I can do to win you over. Join us. Join the family. Join the subscribe fest. And keep in mind, I come out with lots of videos regularly. So if you subscribe, it'll be for good reason. It won't be subscribing to a channel that's just silent and stagnant. But rather instead, just a fun place to be and hang out and see the city. Let me know in the comments if you're here to just enjoy the sights and are not really too concerned with the ridership of it all. Meaning you're not really too concerned with whether it's a scooter, EUC, etc. You're not really into any of it. You're just into seeing the world. If that's you, raise your hand. Do so by slapping up that like button. Or writing a comment in the comment section below. Dear original poster, I ride lots of wheels. How dare you suggest that we might be just voyeurs and not members of the clan? We are riders till the end. Sincerely, concerned rider viewer. Alright, thanks, I get it. Alright, thanks for the feedback. That clarifies things a little. Kind of just a cloudy day, post-rain. It's a little wet out. You can just cruise around the neighborhood if that's your thing. If that's what you like to do. Some of you might be wondering, hey, what's the difference between the 16S and the veteran Sherman in general? Well, first of all, immediately you'll notice the volume, the size of each wheel. Both take up a very different amount of space, volumetrically speaking. One's larger than the other. One's faster, has a higher top speed, is heavier. It's much more fun in every way. No, it just means you can go farther. I mean, if it's sunny on both days, with both wheels, with the Sherman, you can have more mobility and stuff. But honestly, when it's super snowy or rainy out, and if you're worried about your expensive Sherman, then having a 16S standing by, ready for orders, and proven and true, and significantly better than walking. So if, let's say, you're just going to park the Sherman, you're going to go out with no wheel at all. Now you have the 16S. The 16S is like manyfold times better than walking. But it's still a substantial leg up. You're not walking by any means. You're wheeling around. So that's how I look at it. So I love the 16S. Sure, it's a little bit of a tax. I mean, $1,200 just for a secondary or even third wheel is something that not everyone might be comfortable doing. That's understandable. I'm just saying, if in an ideal world, an ideal setup, you might consider something. I like to also say, hey, I have already heard that the Sherman takes punishment, takes rain, takes water, takes all that with no issues. So what's the problem? I say, okay, but depreciation is still a factor. Even if it doesn't quite fall apart at the seams, you're still going to have some depreciation happen from the fact that the wheel is seeing rain and certain parts might be rusting in there. I know the axle rusts for a lot of people. That's got to be from water ingress. So, it's still nice to keep the miles off, the weather miles off the big guns. It's nice to keep the 16S doing the grunt work, doing the heavy loads, and keeping the Ferrari polished in the driveway. You take out the Ferrari when it's sunny, when it's nice out. So that's, it's almost like the $1,200 pays for itself in the amount of depreciation that the other ride experiences. But for you, it may be an issue of space. You'd rather take the depreciation and just have the one wheel taking up the one wheel amount of space. That's important too for a lot of people. I know, even me. So there's that. There's many ways to break this whole situation. Tell me what your breakdown is in the comments. Looks like a little bit of what was this? Hey, are you liking this? If so, let me know by hitting that like button. The infamous faceplant machine. This guy's cruising for a bruising over here. Be careful, bud. Do not gun it on that thing. We are not looking for a cutout situation. I can't catch him, actually, believe it or not. If I were to take off right now on the 16S, I'd be hard-pressed to close the gap between us. If I was on the Sherman, it would be super easy. No matter how much of a lead he got. At 25, 27 mph, I'd probably just catch him just about anywhere. I can give him a whole minute, I'd probably still catch up. Folks, if you enjoyed that little run around, be sure to let me know by slapping up that like button. Thanks for cruising along with me. See you later. So beautiful, I can't press stop. So good.